It might surprise you to know that one of the best adaptations of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol is told by Muppets. Hi, you're watching This, That, and Theology, equipping you to see your worldview and the world around you. One of my favorite Christmas movies is A Muppet Christmas Carol. In fact, I'm not sure it's actually Christmas until I've seen Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge, Bob Cratchit played by Kermit the Frog, and Charles Dickens himself, played by Gonzo the Great. Some of my children are reading The Christmas Carol, and so it was a great delight to hear my kids going, "Oh, that was in the book," as they hear some quotes directly from the pages of the story. A Christmas Carol is one of those stories that is part of many people's Christmas tradition. The story of redemption and Christmas spirit is one that has a special place in many people's homes, and this story is no different. If you're unfamiliar with the plot of A Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge is a moneylender in turn-of-the-century London. He's angry, he's cranky, and he does not like Christmas in any way, shape, or form. In the Muppet version, Scrooge had two partners, the Marley brothers, who have recently passed away. On this cold London Christmas Eve, Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by the Marleys, who are being weighed down by chains. They have come to tell Scrooge that these same chains are being forged around his own soul because of his cruelty, his avarice, and his greed. Thankfully, they say there is just one hope for redemption, and that will happen in the visiting of 3 spirits, because what Christmas story from England would be complete without some ghosts? Scrooge goes to bed just a little bit unsettled, but wakes when the clock strikes 1, and the cherubic spirit of Christmas past wakes him up to show him Christmases gone by. As Scrooge sees his studious younger self spend Christmas Eve after Christmas Eve alone, he's reminded that he has been lonely for all of these Christmas seasons. Even the joy and frivolity of the Fozziwig's Christmas ball seems out of place for Scrooge, who is only concerned with the numbers. The second ghost is giant, rambunctious, and happy. He takes Scrooge throughout London to experience how Christmas is being celebrated by his neighbors and the people who know him. After the musical number, Scrooge wants to see family and friends, as he's kind of gotten into the Christmas spirit as everyone has celebrated Christmas Day. Visiting his nephew, however, he finds that he's actually the butt end of the jokes, and visiting Bob Cratchit's house, he finds that they're angry and upset with him. However, the love that Tiny Tim shows towards his family and even to Scrooge himself, even though he doesn't know him, warms Scrooge's heart. Scrooge is told, however, Tiny Tim's future leaves an empty chair at the table on Christmases yet to come. And with that, the ghost of Christmas yet to come shows Scrooge what life will be like on some future Christmas Eve, where people celebrate the passing of none other than Scrooge himself. I'll have to admit, I myself am moved to tears every time I see the scene in Bob Cratchit's home now that Tiny Tim is not there. Bob Cratchit says that life is full of meetings and partings, and that they will never forget this first Christmas after their parting of Tiny Tim. This bothers Scrooge greatly, and when he's shown his own grave, he swears to the ghost of Christmas yet to come that he will change, that he will be a new person, that he will keep Christmas in his heart. He then wakes to find out that it is Christmas morning. He didn't miss Christmas Day. There's still an opportunity to change. He's dancing and he's singing. He's buying gifts, even buying a turkey that's twice as big as Benny the Bunny. He surprises Bob Cratchit with a great feast, and they end in a big cast number as they sing about the love they've found as they truly now celebrate Christmas. I love this movie. I love the fact that Michael Caine said that he would not do the movie unless he could play it straight. And so while he looks like he's playing some great Shakespearean drama, you have all the Muppet silliness that you would expect. Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol because he saw that Christmas was no longer being celebrated in the community around him. The idea of reflecting the love that was displayed at Christmas time was completely devoid in his culture. And so the Christmas Carol served as a reminder of what Christmas was really about. As much as I love A Christmas Carol, there is one thing that's missing in this story. Even though you could argue that the spirits created a change in Scrooge's life, the message is that Ebenezer Scrooge had an opportunity to change his fate, and it was only through his own change of actions that that could occur. In a lot of ways, this is not the message of Christmas, because one of the great wonders of Christmas is that God, seeing we could not save ourselves, sent the greatest gift of all on Christmas morning, his own Son, Jesus Christ. The foretelling of the Messiah for centuries was a hope that the Jewish people had, because they knew that they were in a broken relationship with God and that there was nothing that they could do to repair that. Even the sacrificial system was only a temporary stopgap. God had promised someone who would reverse the curse of sin, that would reunite God with his people so that we could enjoy an eternity with him. As much of some of the spirit of Christmas is present in A Christmas Carol, the message of Christmas, that this is the day we celebrate Jesus' coming, is sadly missing. That being said, I'm still advocating that everybody should watch A Muppet Christmas Carol. It's goofy Christmas fun. And although there's some slapstick comedy, it's a clean film with no language, no real violence, no sexuality, just good, fun Christmas spirit. We'll be looking at Christmas movies all season long, as well as some of the new releases from theaters. Stay tuned to This, That, and Theology. Make sure that you've liked, subscribed, and have hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, and Merry Christmas, and God bless us, everyone.
This is the movie to see, to share, to cherish with someone you love.
Thank you for making me a part of this.
Walt Disney Pictures presents, from Jim Henson Productions, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
God bless us, everyone.
Whatever.